Today is Monday, September 9th. This is Noreen Johnson, and here are the good news headlines of the day. Several suspected ISIS terrorists were arrested in Indonesia last week for allegedly plotting to assassinate Pope Francis during his recent visit to the country. Indonesia's anti-terrorism police Detachment 88 said in a statement that the 7 suspects were arrested early in the week in various cities throughout the country, this according to the Straits Times. Investigators made the arrest after receiving tips from the public, but did not know if the suspects knew each other or if they were part of the same terror cell. A source told the publication that a search of one of the suspects' homes turned up bows and arrows, a drone, and ISIS leaflets. The source added that some of the suspects had pledged allegiance to ISIS and that at least one of the terrorists belonged to an ISIS cell that carried out an attack on the country's then chief security minister in 2019. The terrorists were planning to kill the Pope because of his visit to Jakarta's Istiqlal Mosque and the government's appeal to television stations to refrain from the usual broadcasting of azan or their Islamic call to prayer, while leaving a live broadcast of Pope Francis's visit was in session. On Sunday, Catholics around the world woke up to a surprise. Arguably the most famous person in the world publicly acknowledged the Mother of God. President Donald Trump wrote "Happy Birthday, Mary" on social media with a picture of Our Lady of Guadalupe. September 8th is a date which for centuries Catholics have venerated as the day according to tradition that Mary, the mother of Jesus, was born. Trump is not even Catholic, so those words caught many by surprise. Although some of the recent statements on pro-life stances from President Trump have caused sadness and righteous consternation among Catholics, it is also a call to double our prayers for him. And then this, former U.S. President Donald Trump sent a letter to Catholics for Catholics thanking them for their faith-based advocacy. The letter comes just 2 days after the Trump campaign announced it was relaunching the Catholics for Trump coalition, and in part says this: "Melania and I are grateful for your continued support and encouragement. Your love of God and country is evident in everything that you do." A recent survey of 1,000 Catholics conducted by EWTN News and Real Clear Opinion Research reveals that Trump is in danger of losing the Catholic vote. The poll found that Catholic voters prefer Kamala Harris to Trump 50% to 43%, with 6% undecided, with even wider margins among women, minorities, and those between the ages of 30 and 49. John Yep, CEO of Catholics for Catholics, said this in a statement: "It is a pity that the Republican Party has failed to produce any candidate better than Donald Trump, but Kamala Harris certainly represents the greatest evil to be avoided. Trump deserves to be criticized on many points, but it is not fair to gift victory to Harris by voting for her or abstaining from voting." The Democratic Party is pushing away the religious vote with anti-Christian policies as former President Donald Trump works to court Catholics and other Christians, according to Catholic League President Bill Donohue. In a Trump campaign press release, Brian Birch, the president of Catholic Vote, said this: "Kamala Harris hates Catholics and everything we hold sacred. We can't pretend otherwise. Our institutions, families, culture, and belief in the sanctity of all human life are the antithesis of her vision for America. Donald Trump and J.D. Vance and now RFK are the antidote to the ruling class that has destroyed our country." While commending Representative Jim Jordan for his work investigating anti-Catholic bias in the federal government, Donohue said, "A lot of Catholics do feel alienated, but many of them have found a new anchor with the Republicans." And then today, September 9th, marks the feast day of St. Peter Claver, a Spanish Jesuit priest and missionary born in Verdú, who, due to his life and work, became the patron saint of slaves, the Republic of Colombia, and ministry to Africans. Peter Claver was canonized in 1888, and Pope Leo VIII declared him the worldwide patron of missionary work among Black slaves. St. Peter Claver, pray for us. And those are your daily good news headlines. This is Catholics for Catholics. May God bless you, and may God bless the USA.